Okay, I forgot to show you today's medal from the race. And it's a shame that I forgot because it is the best, the nicest medal I've had so far. It says 13-1 and it kind of like swivels, it turns. And I almost felt like grabbing one of the other ones. They had a box full of these medals. But it was very cool. Nicest medal up today. So I can't wait to hopefully get that LA Marathon, that big one they have. But just wanted to share this. And so let's see, share a tip. There were several factors that contributed towards having a great race. For the last, usually I close down my training on Thursday evening. I did 8 miles in the morning, and I did running on the treadmill for 20 minutes in the gym, along with other cardio exercise, along with a heavy leg workout, including calf raises and squats, and pretty much it's pretty brutal. And then took Friday and Saturday. But Friday, I did some light walking, both Fridays and a little bit on Saturday. But Friday just to loosen me up, and I think that helped. By Saturday, I was already feeling a lot better, and got a chance to made it a point to go to the steam room and the sauna, and dip my legs in the cold dip, and really do some stretching there. And my lower back muscles were actually kind of sore and bothering me, achy, for the whole week. So that loosened me up. But the legs and the calves and the hamstrings and all of that, I stretched them a lot out in the sauna, and that loosened me up a lot. And what else? And the walk. Saturday I was a little sore, but man, that good night's sleep on Saturday night sure was responsible for getting the rest of my legs back. This morning I had a lot of bounce, a lot of actually no pain. I don't think I've ever run outside with without any kind of discomfort until today. My legs, I started what I thought was a slow mile, and then when I looked down, it was a lot faster than I'd ever done it. And then I kept doing about 7.5 minutes in the next few miles. And then I kept worrying because I didn't feel like I was really trying to go too fast, but I was moving along fast, along with the people around me in the race. And then somewhere in the middle, I started getting a little worried because I said, am I going to be able to keep this pace up? And it kept consistently being about 7:30 something in the 7:30s. And my slowest mile after the first one, actually the slowest mile, the only one that was slower than the first one was like 7:48 or so, was one that was 7:50. But everything else was between 1:30 and 1:30 and 1:40. I don't know. But the average ended up being 7:40. Not 1:30, 7:30 and 7:40. And at the end, it averaged out, and I barely made it on my goal. I mean, I thought I was going to finish in the 138, 139 range for a while. But I don't know what happened. The last mile, I got a little tired, but it was pretty good. Anyways, I usually, when I run 13, 14 miles during my practices, during my Sunday long runs, find that somewhere between miles 13 and 14, for the most part, I start getting a blister in the same spot on my left foot. And then on the side, a little blister on my right foot. I usually wear spray, to keep my feet dry, and then put Vaseline, which I read on a tip somewhere online. And that has helped prevent the blisters. But after a while, once I lose my bounce, I am more prone to blisters. So on yesterday, I bought a product. I'm sure there are several brands that you can use. It's called Pedi Relax. It is a protected barrier cream for feet. And I found this, I don't know where else you can find it, but I found it at the 99-cent store, so I tried it. And I usually don't like to experiment with new stuff on the day of the race, but I took my chance, and I didn't really feel my feet until somewhere in the middle when I thought about my foot, and then I kind of squeezed it, and then I started feeling the sole of my foot. Otherwise, it was perfect, except for a little blister I got on the side of the foot, on my right foot. So this was very helpful. And the nutrition helped me lose about 7 to 8 pounds in the last 2 weeks, which was insane. I guess that's what I've been missing in the last few years. Just cooking my food, my meals at home, and preparing it, and avoiding those high fat and high sugar, those snacks, that dessert. And in fact, it was my birthday this week, and it seemed like everybody was offering me to go take me out to eat. Got offers to go eat steak, pasta, Italian food, In-N-Out. Somebody else told me wherever you want to go, some all-you-can-eat buffet. And I had to pass it up because I was so focused on this race. I didn't want my stomach to get all upset, but I started seeing that the weight started coming off in the past week or so, so there's no way I was going to put it back on by having high fat. And at the end of the day, I think it all contributed. It wasn't necessarily the weight loss, but it was all those things that I did that led to the weight loss. All those things that I put together that helped me keep the focus. And I was moody for a lot of the times, just in training, just very serious. But it paid off, and now I have a lot of sunburn. I finished before 9 o'clock, but it was a perfect morning in Santa Monica this morning. And I got a lot of sunburn, and I guess it's going to be a lot of aloe vera tonight. Hopefully I don't peel. I don't think I got that bad. And I did use strong sunscreen. It was that it just got warmer and then brighter. And the race, the course itself, was kind of uphill on the first half. Not uphill, but it was slightly elevated. And I was wondering, I was like, man, this is pretty tough. I mean, I'm feeling the legs and stuff, but the cardio was fine, but the legs were starting to get tired, even though I was moving out. Even while feeling kind of tired, I kept checking my time. I was timing myself each mile, and I kept being surprised at how I was still keeping that 7:30 something pace, 7:33, 34 pace consistently for most of the miles, except for maybe 3 of those miles. And then I was like, oh man, barely halfway, and I don't think I have enough to go the other half. But then I realized that on the way back, while people were coming back, it seemed like it was going a little bit downhill. So that allowed me to keep that pace even until the last mile. Anyways, it seems like I can talk about this stuff for a long time, but hopefully you learned something from these tips, and it wasn't just a display of egotism. Okay, it was, but you got to see this medal. Okay, and I will keep you updated more often, because I think if I talk into this camera, it kind of keeps me committed to what I'm doing. Some accountability, I guess. I don't know. There's a couple of friends that look at these, and anybody else who might get anything out of it, I sure hope they keep benefiting. Till then.